People are starving in Shanghai right now. What should we eat? How about we eat the black man on the 7th floor?
What? He did what?
He's the devil himself.
What?
Y'all scary.
How wicked.
Child, it's giving racist. It's giving racist. Nothing else.
It's Husey in the building. Sit down, relax, baby, let me take you on a ride. Sit down, relax, baby, let me take you on a ride. Welcome to my roller coaster.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Siphosami, or Sammy if you'd like, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey, thank you so much for coming back. So guys, today's video, I don't even know like where to begin because this is some madness. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, there have been some lockdowns that have been happening here in China. Yes, now China has a zero COVID policy, guys. So anytime there is literally 2 cases or someone tests positive, best believe they're locking down that whole building and stuff, which is good because I mean they always try to keep things in control and to make sure that, you know, the pandemic doesn't keep spreading and stuff. But like of late, things have been really hectic. Currently Shanghai is in a very big lockdown. I think last I heard they had like about 24,000 cases. But then again, remember, these are numbers that we all know how this country is with their numbers. So this is the number that we know. But rumor has it, it's way more than that, such that the whole city is in lockdown. Very similar, if not worse, than the lockdown that we had in Wuhan back in 2020. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a few clips for you guys to just see what exactly is happening in Shanghai right now.
This sudden and widespread outbreak in Shanghai has sent the formerly civilized city back to a primitive and savage state overnight, as many supermarkets are forced to close and thousands of delivery workers are forbidden to travel. Supplies of necessities for some 26 million residents are severely disrupted. So are medical services. Shanghai reported a record 24,943 new cases on April 9th. It was the 9th consecutive day of record highs, and 5 times the infected number seen on March 28th when the city first went into lockdown. These are official figures. The actual situation should be much worse given the CCP routinely fabricates its data. It's this situation that has led Beijing to return to its harsh COVID-0 policy. At the end of March, Shanghai implemented a 2-phase lockdown. The city was divided into 2 parts, Pudong and Puxi, or east of the river Pu and west of the river Pu, and each was scheduled to have a 4-day lockdown. However, the Pudong district, which was supposed to end the lockdown on April 1st, continues to have it, while the Puxi district started to shut down as planned. The entire city is essentially under lockdown. Shanghai officials have a special term called static management of the whole region. How long will Shanghai stay closed? No one knows.
Yeah, so people are locked down. People haven't been going to work. Everything has been closed. People are in their buildings citywide, and Shanghai is a really big city here in China. So the situation is a mess, child. And because of lockdowns, you know, shops are closed, businesses are closed, people don't have food, right? The government does try to deliver food to people, I think, but sometimes it's not enough and people are starving. I've seen a lot of videos of people complaining about how they were hungry and they didn't have enough food. I've even seen just on Instagram people that I follow, like some foreigners in Shanghai right now that are struggling, you know, without food and everything. And yeah, it's a very sad situation, and my heart goes out to everyone currently going through this right now. So that's the backstory, so that you guys just understand where this is coming from. My friend sent me this article and it reads, "Hungry Shanghai man suggests eating their black neighbor." Yeah, child. Anyway, so in Today's video, we're gonna be exploring this article, and it went viral. Like this past week, this article was viral all over Chinese social media, and a lot of foreigners have been talking about it. It's been a conversation, child. So I just thought I should come on here and read it to you guys, and we're gonna be reacting to some of the things that I said in this article together, okay? Because personally, this rubbed me the wrong way, and I just had to bring it on here just so that you guys can also see and you guys can share your thoughts on how you feel about this. But before we get into all that tea, you guys know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. I film about my experiences as a black girl living in China, and we are almost at 100,000 subscribers. Crazy, right? So please join the family. Make sure you share this video. Let's keep the conversation going. Click the little bell right next so that you get a notification every time I post. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so let's get straight into this article. As I've already read the title to you guys, it said hungry Shanghai man suggests eating their black neighbor. So let me just give you guys a bit of context. Where we, like the apartment buildings that we live in, right, tall apartment buildings, we usually have a group chat of everyone that lives in that community. So we have like community police in a sense, like the people that look after that place, and we have like, yeah, those people. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, so they post updates. For example, of late, every 2 days we have to go and get COVID tests, and now they do like mass testing where in batches, so 10 people each in a test tube, you get tested, and if they catch like one of those tubes test positive, that means someone in that building is positive, so they lock down that building, right? So we have these group chats with WeChat of like residents in different communities, right? So this is one of those group chats where this whole thing happened, right? So we have a Chinese dude who's typing in the group chat, and he basically says, well, there's a lot that's happening right now, why should we care about food or whatever, right? And one of the guys responds and says, what should we eat? How about we eat the black man on the 7th floor?
SHANGHAI! You don't fear God.
You're scary! I don't know, guys. I don't know. If this was supposed to be a joke, it is not funny at all. I'm gonna leave the screenshots on the screen, but basically this person says, you know, there are few people in the neighborhood committee, there are not enough people to fight the epidemic. Who cares about meals, right? And another person says, what shall we eat? This same person goes on to say, how about we eat the black man on the 7th floor? And so I'm reading out the translated version, obviously. This one says, only when you eat well can you have resistance. And this person says, he is enough for several days. And then the black guy on the 7th floor comments and says, don't eat me. I don't know, guys, but this is just rubbing me the wrong way. Like, how, I know this was probably, I don't know, I am hoping this person was just trying to be funny, but like, I don't think this is funny at all. I do not think this is funny at all, because all the people that are living in China, all the black people that live in China know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're gonna enter like, or rather if you're just like anywhere in public, Chinese people will literally walk around without wearing their mask, and the moment they spot a black person, they're gonna adjust their mask. If you walk into an elevator and people literally have their masks hanging right here on their chin, and you walk in as a black person, they will adjust their mask. This is literal blatant racism that we face every single day in this country, and I'm tired of it. I am so tired of it, and I know I am not the only one. So when I saw this, I was big mad, because what the actual hell? Like, how are you gonna suggest eating the black guy. And the fact that this guy actually commented and says, "Don't eat me," and then the Chinese dude comments and says, "You know Chinese?" So you were making these comments hoping that this person doesn't know what you're saying, and obviously you're saying it in a group with Chinese people. I'm guessing this guy is probably the only black guy in the community, and so these people are speaking in Chinese hoping that this guy doesn't understand. So he goes, "How about we eat the black man on the 7th floor? He's enough for several days." And then when the dude actually comments and says, "Don't eat me," this guy says, "You know Chinese?" And then the black guy goes, "Why do you want to eat me?" I don't know, guys, but I want you to leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about this, because for me, this did not sit well with me at all. Like, when I saw this headline, I was like, this is some madness. Like, this is total madness, and I'm not here for it. So the article goes on to say, in the midst of the lockdown chaos in Shanghai, one bizarre and disturbing WeChat exchange from one of the now common building groups has been set up and went viral. In it, a man suggested eating his black neighbor. We reached out to the man at the center of it, an American international teacher from Chicago named Jacoby Kinsey, to get his take on the incident. Right? And so this is the exchange. They asked him, "Do you know 504?" before he posted about eating you in the group, and he says, "Not really. I only had brief interactions with him 2 or 3 times when my community were doing nucleic acid tests for everyone." And then the question goes, "What was your initial reaction when he suggested eating you?" And he says, "To be honest, a part of me thought it was a joke, and another part of me thought that he could be serious, especially during this time in Shanghai." And this is exactly what I mean. Like, even though this dude was trying to be funny, it's not funny. It's really not funny, because we've been seeing the news and everyone is aware of how severe the situation is, especially with food. I've seen, like, people even on Instagram, some people that I follow posting that they didn't have food, they didn't have water, and so I know this is actually a real thing. People are starving in Shanghai right now. People don't have access to food. People are literally locked in their houses.
The citywide lockdown in Shanghai has brought about a more widespread problem of famine. Some neighborhoods have been waiting for days for the residential committee to send supplies, but each family has only received 650 grams of rice. In some cases, after a long wait, each household received only half a cabbage or half a carrot. Some residents are looking in the neighborhood for wild greens for food.
The starvation is a real thing. So for him to make this particular joke, child, I don't know. And you know, he was asked, "How did you take the comments?" And he says, "I took the comment being more so ignorant than being racist. Unfortunately, in China, some people do not know that comments like this have racist undertones." For me, I would say this is racist as because it is. Some of these people are really racist and they'll say it in your face. So I wouldn't even call this ignorance, because he could have easily joked about anyone else. He could have said, "Let's eat the," I don't know. But the fact that he targeted the one black dude in that building, child, is giving racist. It's giving racist, nothing else. And he was asked, "How would you say your relationship with him is now?" And he said, "I think the relationship between us is a mutual respect type of relationship, no ill or hard feelings towards each other." How do you feel once you found out it had gone viral? And then he said, "I didn't know how to feel in the moment. I was surprised about it." Okay, before we go any further, I just want to say I really like how this guy is handling this situation. I feel like we have become so used to a lot of the racist shit that happens to us that we've become numb to it. Like, some terrible things can happen to you here in China. Like, for example, the example that I've just given you, that you walk into an elevator and people are gonna adjust their mask. Some people will even walk out, you know, some people will literally walk out. Or if you're walking in a street and some people are coming this way, they will even opt to walk like so far away, just so that they are as far away from you as possible. And this is so terrible, guys, but we've become so used to it that most of us just don't care anymore. But that doesn't make it okay. Do you know what I mean? And I can tell, like, from the way this guy is speaking, he's probably just like, I'm used to it. But this is not okay. Like, this is totally not okay. I don't know. I want you guys to leave your comments in the comment section and let me know what you think. But personally, nah. I'm not having it. And he was asked, have you received any support for how you handle the situation? And he said, yes, I've received tremendous support about my response from loved ones, friends, and strangers via text messages, WeChat, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And he says, have you received any criticism at all? And he said, no, not really. And he was asked, apparently there's a hashtag don't eat me that's going on, don't eat me t-shirts, and he was asked if he started that, and he says no, it's not him. He was also asked, reflecting on the whole incident, is there a message you would like to get out there? And he said, this incident has given much relief to many of us during this lockdown. I love that people found laughter and joy from it. Child, there's nothing funny about this. In my opinion, this was not funny at all. But anyway, he says, I'm also conscious that this has created conversation about race relations here in Shanghai and China as a whole. I would like for everyone to continue to grow and learn about others that are different from them. Remember, humans have more similarities than difference with each other. Let's continue to spread positivity, peace, and love. Yeah, and there are a whole lot of memes that are going on. I'll probably leave them on the screen. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I just thought I should come on here and share this, because for me personally, when I saw this headline, I was mad. I was mad, and I want to just give a round of applause. Like, I just want to commend this dude for handling it the way he did, because personally, hey, chai, I would tell him, come right now and eat me. Let's see who is gonna eat who, you and I.
I'm going to grind him like tomatoes and use him to prepare soup.
Like, what? I don't know. Okay. I'm obviously being dramatic. I don't know how I would have handled it. I'll probably have cried my eyes out, because wow. But yeah, I don't know. I want you guys to leave a comment. Let me know how you guys feel about this incident. Let me know how you guys feel about this particular comment. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section below. How would you have reacted? How do you feel reading this? And yeah, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments. I'm gonna be in those comments responding to you guys, so make sure you guys keep the conversation going in the comment section below. Also, let me know what other videos you would like me to make and other videos you'd like to see on this channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.